The night falls over Tipton, and the chorus of all the things that crawl and chitter come out. It is a sweet symphony that sees everyone to sleep. Lying there, the hot, humid air of Appalachia. Is there with the windows open, trying to let it dry the bits of sweat that cling to every part of your body, while you're just anchoring for sleep so you can face the morning chores and do everything you need to do to make that ground give up the sustenance to keep you alive. It is the chorus in those nights that help you forget the troubles of the day, both from your fellas and from that which you see in the corners in the dark, and you sure as hell hope it didn't notice. And for those, the children of the home for the young in Tipton, well, there are many things that they don't want to notice. And those who've been here any length of time, at least long enough to see the moon change. No, you don't want to be caught awake when the chorus goes silent. Oh no. And so many went to bed that night, not in fear for themselves, family, but for Avery, Papa, and Dahlia, who through their virtue, their pure sense of justice and compassion, found themselves standing upon spiky, sharp bed springs, the type that had gone rusted, the type that should have been cut and replaced, but, well, uncovered by what passes as a mattress. Well, no one really noticed. But these three sure do as it starts to dig into their bare feet, keeping them awake. While others, though mindful of their plight, know too much to let their hearts keep them past the time when they know it will call. But for now, in this time between their friends and, well, mostly roommates, heading off to sleep before whatever it is that they are so scared of, our friends stand. But before we get to that, what's Howard doing?
You dick.
Sleeping. He was gonna try to stay awake and what do you call it? Solidarity with Jason, Jay. But he failed at that too. He's not having a good night.
All right, in that case, Pipe Ladalia and Avery, you stand. The metal tried his damnedest to work into the soft parts of your feet, finding it difficult in some places, the places where you've run through brambles and the rocks and hard places of these hills have made parts of your feet more like armored trucks. And yet they search for what's still soft. What would you like to do?
Is it morning time?
No, it's still late night.
I wonder
I'm
how
real
productive.
sorry.
It is what it is.
If I would have lied a little bit better, we wouldn't be like this.
Well, I mean, it's okay.
We did the right thing, didn't we?
I like to think we did.
Yeah. Even if we get in trouble, you know, we gotta stick to our morals, you know? I don't want to lose who I am.
Understand.
Papa always told me, have courage and be kind.
Very much. How are you doing over there, Avery?
About as good as I can be. This is not comfortable.
No, it's not.
Maybe we could play a game.
No, I think playing a game would probably get us in more trouble if we're caught.
Round game.
What?
Well, we don't have to move. I mean, we could play that questionnaire game. Yeah. You ask like 20 questions or something. I don't know.
Okay, what questions do you have?
Well, there's like two different types of games. I can't remember exactly. There's one where I think of an object or something and you guys got to figure out what it is and you guys got like 20 questions. There's that one. And then there's the other one where I just ask you really like personal questions about your life and what you like and stuff like that. I don't know what you want to do. I really don't want to tell you about everything. So how about we just do the All right. Do you guys okay, I'm thinking of an object. You guys can ask questions like, is it alive? Is it dead? You know? Or is it an object?
Why would you be thinking of a dead thing?
Listen, I saw big bird today, alright? And I saw a shoe fall out of it, okay? I can't get it out of my head.
We also heard that thing when we were hiding.
Yeah,
I don't
you know,
even know
I
what it
don't
was.
really want to think about it. That's why I'm playing this game, so I don't lose
I'm
my
thinking
damn
about
mind.
it. That's all I can think about.
That's why I'm trying to play this game.
Okay. Is it soft?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Depends on if you like the texture or not.
What does that mean?
Do you lay on it?
Might be a bit difficult.
Do you sit on it?
Again, it might be a bit difficult.
Do you just look at it?
No?
Okay.
Oh, I'll give you another hint. It's alive. Oh, I probably wasn't supposed to say that. Dang it, Piper.
Yeah, we didn't ask that.
Does it fly?
No. Well, I mean, no. No, it doesn't fly.
Can you eat it?
Yeah, it's real sad though.
Is it a pet?
Kinda?
Is it a cow?
No. You're getting closer though.
Is it a farm animal?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, how many questions have we asked?
No.
I don't know. I ain't keeping track anymore.
Is it a sheep?
Yeah, it's a sheep. I love sheep. They're real
Well,
cute.
is itchy.
Yeah, that's why I said it really depends. When she
Okay.
asked if it was soft.
You begin to hear a hum through the air.
Oh, okay.
Feminine. And soft. It echoes from the far corner and then from the hall, as if drawn to your chatter. Hush, my dear, the moon is high. Come with me where shadows lie, where tours and sweets and dreams abide. Just one step and you'll decide.
I think we should be quiet now. Shh. Piper does like in kindergarten where they said, put a bubble in your mouth. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she's doing. Her cheeks are like puffed out with air and she's like, stay quiet.
Stand. Buff your cheeks out. The rest of you doing?
I'm going to Can I tell where it's coming from? Like, where can I hear where it's coming from? Like, is it coming from outside the hallway, inside the room?
Interesting. Give me a perception challenge, please, with intellect.
All right. Okay, so I've got 2 effort, and I'm going to use my 2 edge. So under 12 here. Let's see. All right. Come on, Percival. Give me some fucking Fucking 5.
A 5.
5.
You try to grow silent the best you can. Just listening. But the voice darts around as if you try to pick out from where it moves, like a game of tag playing with you. All the while, you begin to feel the urge to go out, leave your bed, and find it.
I guess I'm gonna leave my. I think she's gonna try not to leave her bed, actually.
Yeah, I mean, we're already like
Give
standing on metal right now.
Give me
We're probably-
intellect defense.
Intellect defense! Oh no! I have no intellect defense. Okay. Oh my god, bottle, stay! Thank you.
All right.
You're cooked.
How's Avery doing? What are they doing?
I was muted. Avery is quite literally, she has both of her hands just covering her mouth, trying her best to not make a peep, which is really hard because Avery's very antsy all the time. So she's kind of doing her best, but she's obviously like swaying, which might make some creaks on the box springs.
Yeah. So in that case, I'll take a challenge from Avery and Papa. You can kind of choose what based on what you said, because I could see speed or intellect or might. Kind of tell me if any skills you have might help you out.
Would it be in defense? Because I'm trained in intellect defense.
This wouldn't really be defense at this point. This is your ability to try to keep from making noise or your balance or your mental stuff.
Okay.
I'm really good at like detecting danger, lies, like if something is bad, we shouldn't do that. That kind of
that.
thing.
Okay, yeah. So you're trying to determine. I like that. So intellect challenge, and you're trying to determine how horrible this thing might be to you, and using
Yeah, and
that
if
to
it's
try
like-
to keep yourself from doing something crazy.
Yeah, it's like is this trying to lure me into a trap, essentially? Okay, and then I roll a d20, right?
Yep.
I was so close to getting a nat 20. But I got a 10.
Uh,
Mm.
and then how's Avery doing?
Oh no, she rolled a 6.
All right. Try to determine what danger could be. Trying to keep yourself still, but something, a curiosity that you think would know better, stirs up as you look around and begin to listen and breathe just a bit too loudly. That's when you see the windows where the dew that has fallen by night has begun to freeze. It's an odd sensation of your body sweating while ice creeps and frosts over pain.
Wait, I'm sorry. There's ice on my eyeballs. Is that what you're saying?
No, on the windows.
Oh, okay. I was like, huh? Okay, so the windows are freezing. Okay.
Freeze. And then, as if this vision in the state of your body finally crash into each other, as if reality says, no, no more, thank you very much. The windows crack. And you hear calling from the trees outside. Tiptoe close, don't make a sound. Treasure waits where none are found. The night is warm, the dark is deep. Come to me, child, and fall to sleep.
Sorry, I know I broke mirrors, but apparently I break windows too when I look into them. Just trying to like lighten the mood by making a stupid joke. Wait, are we all like in our own heads, like can't see or hear anything that's going on right now?
No, you can. But as
Okay.
this comes forward, I will take an intellect defense from each of you.
Hooray! I'm trained in that. Oh no,
Nine.
that's worse.
9.
Oh, chat, we're cooked. I got a 4.
I got a 4.
We're cooked, chat.
And the three of you look at each other and seem to know, want whatever it is this force is offering. As you take your steps onto the floor, which is a shock, you know you shouldn't go. Something in your heart beats and beats in your chest and screams, "Stop! What are you doing?" But your feet keep moving towards the window. You look down. The small cuts made by the springs on your feet put blood on the floor like an offering to the strange minstrel that calls you through the window. And you move closer, closer.
Can
Y'all
I try to can I try I feel like hold on, I'm trying to figure out how I'm wanting to say this. Okay. So I know like I feel like I'm going closer, but I feel like this is wrong, this is bad, and I feel like something is happening on the other side of this window. Can I try to push the window? I have a ability called push, and try and break the window out, maybe gain attention from somebody.
Okay, so you're trying to do this in order to call attention to what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this. I think you are fighting against whatever control this thing's trying to have upon you.
Mm-hmm.
So this would be an intellect challenge.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do 2 effort and 2 edge.
Okay.
Okay. And I am trained in using magic.
Sounds good. So that's 3 whole steps you're taking this down.
Yeah. All right. All right. Come on. Percy, if you do not do well for me on this, I'm putting you away. Okay? We have an agreement here. All right. Fuck.
Let
7.
him know.
7.
You know what, Percy? You struggle, try to well up.
Your gift. It has served you so well before. A gift that pushes bad things away, blocks paths. It's as if over the pounding of your heart, it cannot hear your call, your cry for help. As you step closer, Avery Opapa.
I'm looking through my abilities, sorry.
Muted again. None of my abilities would be useful in this situation.
I know, that's what I'm looking for.
Or maybe you can try up some other stuff. You don't want to be imprisoned by your abilities in
No.
this game. There's a lot of things you
Yeah.
can do outside of it. We just kind of figure out what it looks like. Remember, even if you kind of come up with something that might sort of fit or make kind of sense with your character, I would just kind of give you a point cost. So a lot of room for creativity.
Yeah, like the thing is that my character is like trained. Like she's really good at seeing through deception. Like that's like one of her things is she's super clever. Like she's quick on her feet. She recognizes danger. Like she's like, you know, she survived on the streets and stuff. I feel like I already failed the test though. Should she? Okay, so she's under a spell. Should she focus on the pain in her feet instead of the singing, instead of the voice? Like, could she be like, focus on this, focus on this? How does it feel? What is on your feet? What is going on down there?
I like that. Give me an intellect challenge.
I got a 16.
The voice. Something deep in your heart and your mind knows it's a liar, a deceiver, trickery. But at the same point, you can't find it. It seems to be different. You focus on what's real, your pain. You let the sensation of the cuts and move through your body. And you stop. And we got to determine what Avery's doing. So what's Avery trying to do?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What's Avery going to try to do?
Yeah, I'm the sorry, my family is also trying to talk to me at the same time. So I don't know. I'm trying to think. Once again, Avery is just really skittish, so she's gonna just kind of try to keep looking around at just everything. Like, oh hey, there's my friend, there's my cousin. Oh wait, there's that girl. She's just gonna try to keep looking around at everything so she can distract her mind with literally everything else that's going on. It's like, man, those box springs really hurt. Wow, hang on, it was creaky.
Like focusing on sensations and memory.
Yeah, just on literally every single thing, kind of, like a grounding exercise. Just she doesn't know it's a grounding exercise.
Oh yeah, like 5 things you can see, like 4 things you can hear.
Yeah.
Okay, give me an intellect challenge.
Where there it is. Come on. Yeah, 18.
We got this, homicides.
All right. So you two getting into the what's real, what you know to be safe, at least safer than whatever it is calling. The two of you stop and grab hold, and you see Dahlia moving closer. Closer hand reaching out. And just barely. In the strange mist that rises from the frozen glass and the humid air, a hand with fingers far too long, forming out of the mist and steam, waiting as if anticipating her arm crossing the threshold of the window to grab it. Piper, Avery, what do you want to do?
I think Piper's gonna like immediately go up and try to barrel her over or something.
Can I provide encouragement on that?
Well, okay, type of encouragement. What do you want to do?
Wait, do you have more strength than I do?
No, that's her lowest.
It's fine too. Okay, so
No.
then that's my intellect is the highest. So, I don't know much. My character doesn't know much about Dahlia. Look, your brother's taking off the bucket again. You gotta stop him. Look over there. Like try to like go up and like take her arm or something. I don't know. Try and be like, dude, look.
Okay.
Look over there.
And then how's Avery encouraging? How's Avery helping?
Okay. I'm trying to think. Well, the only thing she really thinks she can do is just like yeah, no, she means it. Look, good, look. That's about all she
Okay.
can do.
That's fine. All right, Piper, you can go ahead and give me, I guess, the intellect challenge to try to encourage her to get them moving. Anything you want to throw at it? We have one level of easement from Avery.
That's a 9.
Okay. So you call out with everything going towards it. You grab and Dahlia comes to enough. You pull out and there is a scream of frustration.
Piper obviously is gonna like jump and be like, "Holy shit!" But she's also after like a moment, she's gonna turn. He's like, "I think they're jealous because you're really pretty."
And suddenly there was a light in the hall, the sound of hurried, clacking footsteps in perfect rhythm, the rhythm of the matron coming down. The hall. Quickly, you see the being now looking more like a woman themselves. And the steam move away. The ice melts, creating water all on the floor, dripping, mixing with your blood. As you guys run to your beds in the nice springy offer beds.
Well, obviously you gotta be like careful because they creak. You know, you got.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think Dahlia would be quick enough.
Piper's pretty. She's pretty clever. She knows.
I feel like Avery would just try to make it look like she collapsed while trying to sleep standing up. And try to position herself to like, how would a collapsed person fall?
Okay. Fair enough. You go into these as The woman comes in quickly, looks and curses. Is what you want to do? Break a window? She
No, no. That wasn't. There was something there.
I think I hit my head.
Look, there's still water. It's not raining. Look at the floor.
are too old to pee your beds.
It was trying to get to us. It was trying to get us. It was some.
I'm sorry. You think that's pee?
It was a creature. I long fingers turned into some sort of woman. Like it looked like a woman.
Yeah, it tried to make us leave our beds.
She was singing.
See? There's still water.
She, with hands left and right, she takes hold of both of your faces, hard, grabbing the cheeks enough to stop your talking. She goes, "Do not say such things. Now grab your mattresses and go to bed. Close your eyes. And do not mind that which you should not entertain."
Wait,
Yes,
she's saying that we can grab and sleep on our mattresses now?
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
yes, ma'am.
I am.
Looks over there, Ray. You two.
I hit my head.
I'll hit the other side of it if you don't get to sleep.
Okay.
Ma'am, I'm cooked.
You see her approach the windows, take something out of her pockets, a little apron, and hang it. Some type of twine as it dangles over the open portal. And she begins whispering and writing on the frames. And then she stops and leaves the room.
I think before she would leave, like, Piper would try to be like, I'm sorry, did we scare you? Or something like that. Like,
Yeah,
she would say something to try to, like, sound vulnerable, but also try to be like, are you protecting us? You know, like, she would say something along the lines of, like, was there, like, something bad? Did we see something bad? Did we do something bad? That's essentially kind of the information she's trying to get right now.
Yeah, give me an intellect challenge.
Gosh, guys, let me pray to the D&D gods. Here we go. Oh, I got an 18. Nice. My mom got me this new D20 thing. It's a blessed dice. It's a blessed dice.
Amazing. She stops, looks at you. I put all children ahead of any individual. You endanger all. You best watch yourselves, or you might become too much of a liability. She turns and leaves. And right at the door, she turns back. But I do not want to see any of you lost, though I undoubtedly will. And over the whole old hard matron's face is almost a tear. Almost. Then she leaves.
I didn't know lizards cried.
So she's creepy for a good reason?
All right.
Now, question
Sure.
with she's okay. So God, I did it again. Okay, so Dahlia is good at understanding magic. She's trained in understanding magic. Would she understand that what she did was like a protection charm on the window?
Hmm. Yeah, give me an intellect challenge for that.
Okay. Let's try to get different dice. Nine.
You know it has all the hallmarks of it.
Okay. And
So I would say it differs. At first, it has the means of some type of charm and protection, but the power that seems to be put into it is not the woman's own. There is something else that she calls to.
and one of her main things is she is also trained in putting others at ease. So she would with all the girls, if any of them have woke up or anything other than Piper, Avery, and Dahlia, we're safe. The headmistress just wants to protect us. We can sleep well, and we can sleep safely now.
She was gonna cry.
She has our best interests at heart.
She has a weird way of showing it. I agree with you. She's not the bad guy.
I don't think so. Come on, I'll help you guys with your mattresses.
My head still hurts.
Oh, here. And she'll she'll touch Avery's head, and she'll say some stuff under her breath, and you can add where is it? Hold on. 2 points to are you down in intellect?
I'm actually not, since I have.
Are you down in anything? Any intellect points, speed points, might points?
Where did my character sheet go?
I don't know. I can't see.
I'm down in speed.
You're down in speed.
Yeah.
All right. You can put 2 into your speed pool. Back into your speed pool.
Whoa! How'd you do that? I feel better now.
I'm glad you feel better. Let's
She's
get
got
your
the magic touch.
let's
It's
get
magic.
let's get your mattresses back on the beds and let's get to sleep.
Okay.
All right, so
Sound
we
like my
leave.
mom.
We'll leave that, and remind you too, as we kind of jump, it's always okay to have like a flashback if you wanted to resolve something.
Mm-hmm.
But going on over to Howard. Howard, who was the person whom you think of most that you lost in the fires? There, Phil.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Um, there was somebody in the town. I don't know if this would have been a relative or a teacher, but the one person who wouldn't get frustrated with his questions and who he incessantly asked questions about how things work, and potentially also the one who would recognize when he said he'd see things. And I don't know, maybe make that a teacher or something like that.
Very well. So, you allow yourself here to sleep, to dream. And you're sitting in the simple schoolhouse in Barlow. You see the bag of Miss Loretta Finnegan writing on the board. Hair ponytailed back. Her simple blue and white dress hanging down right in. You hear simply say, "Now what have you learned since last class?"
Is she's waiting for an answer from Howard?
She is.
Yeah, okay,
Sorry.
Well, I learned that the water that comes up through the pump, it's not made by the mice. They're not carrying it up. The handle moves. When the handle moves down and up and down, and it does forget what you call it, like when you're sucking in breath. It sucks in and it sucks water up down from under the ground. But you got to make sure that the hinge is right. The hinge has got to be oiled properly, and then you can make that work.
Howard, as you watch as Miss Finnegan writes, and you answer her questions and begin to focus on her form, you can see that as she makes the marks, they're not right. Symbols you ain't never seen in no book. Certainly ain't letters. And looking at them seems to make your mind buzz and hurt. As if they were trying to crawl off the board itself. So You look away and stare at her hand. As pieces of flesh detach. And as they do, they burn, filling the room with smoldering flesh. The smell of it. And she turns. Her left eye melted into her cheek. Teeth burnt black. But out of the eye that's open, and the cavity that you think was her mouth, orange amber burns. And now she chokes. Howard. Howard, you have to do this faster. You can't. They know where you are now. You don't have the time. And she grabs herself as there's both at the same time the roar of fire and something deeper and darker. And she looks, and in a voice that's trying to be like Miss Finnegan's, but is not. Come now, boy. You have to give us a better idea. Come out of there with you and your kin. When you come, we will be waiting. And then she leaps. Her flesh burning away, the bone that's underneath turning black and long and sharp. As they come to pierce your chest. You can give me a defense roll. However you want to defend. Do you leap? Do you try to grab her and push out of the way?
I think he's sitting at like a desk. I think he jumps up, braces himself, pushes the desk up in front between them.
Nice, I like that. So is that might defense or?
Yeah, that'll be might defense. Which he's trained in.
Very good.
Actually, I will let you know this right now, Matt. He is trained in all three defenses.
Ooh.
So, just due to a combination of things. So, yeah. As he's doing it, actually, let's see what roll I get. I will put effort into this. Actually,
Okay.
On top of that. That's an 18. Right?
19.
And as he does this, he's throwing the desk up, and no one's around to hear it, but everyone is. Howard talks in a monotone a lot of the time. He's very just kind of calm and stoic. He throws this desk up, and he just sort of almost as much as a 12-year-old boy can growl. He sort of says, "You're not Miss Finnegan. I don't know who you are. You leave us alone."
Let him know.
And in that moment, as you lift it up, you throw the desk up and leave it alone. The nails, the claws break and fall into your hand as they begin to laugh. And you wake up sweaty, drenched. A lot of the boys and girls laughing at you, the boys rather, laughing at you, thinking that it was a little more than sweat that hit yourself. And then they go about, and you have an idea they might not laugh as much if they're around when you open your hand. And you see, of course, the claws that fell off.
I think Howard generally just ignores their reaction. He stares at him a bit. Let's see, what is it? He's got. Let's see how this works again. So he has spirit lore. So he's trained in names, habits, and suspected layers and topics regarding magical and natural creatures. Does he recognize anything about the claws?
Give me an intellect challenge and I'll use that for you.
Okay. Cool. We're just going to do that straight. We're going to do that straight. 14 on the die.
14. You look at it, and these are things made not just to harm, but to deceive. You think used right way, attaching it the way your grand showed you how to do would maybe give you a little bit of some of that ability to harm someone in such a way that they see you less with every strike.
Mm. Think he'll put them in a pocket. Is it morning? So I think since the other kids are up, is it?
Yes.
Okay. I think he'll sit for a moment. He would normally automatically look around for Dahlia to make sure she's there, but he quickly remembers that she's in a totally different room. So as he gets himself together, he makes sure that he has the apple picker crown that he keeps with him. Make sure that he has that with him before heading out of the room.
Very nice. And I put what you were able to divine in handouts.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
In that case, it was about the time that and it's after breakfast, as Everyone's getting lined up to get out and go into their chores. You see that this time, unlike yesterday, where everyone kind of ate and got out when they were, everyone seems to be a little bit more on edge this morning. And they have insisted that everyone only has their 20 minutes to eat breakfast, and then we'll need to be lined up, and all at once will be given their different positions. And of course, you wait to see if the promise made by you and the man outside were to still get you to walk the tree line this morning. Is there anything you want to do as you wait?
I think Howard would, as he always does, checks on Dahlia. But I'm going to guess probably recognizes that all of their feet are potentially injured.
I think Dahlia would try and hide that she's not limping, but she is hide that she's limping, try to make it seem like she's not limping. That's what I mean to say. And she's got more pronounced circles under her eyes from lack of sleep or very little sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on a limb and say that Dahlia can't hide things from Howard very well.
Probably not. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Piper would have her head on Dahlia's shoulder, just like drooling, because she's like falling asleep while they're standing there.
I think Howard would what Howard would say to them, no tact whatsoever. He would just be like, "Did you all have nightmares too?"
No nightmares last night.
It wasn't a nightmare. It was real.
We saw some real weird. Okay, the head matron saved us.
Yeah, she's not evil. Maybe not as evil as I think.
About you, Howard? Had you had a nightmare?
Kind of looks sheepish for a moment. Goes, just nods his head.
She's gonna like give him like a, like even though she's tired, she's gonna give him like a compassionate smile, and she's gonna put her hand on his shoulder, be like, "Hey, but the good thing about nightmares is they're not real."
He then proceeds to pull something out of his pocket and open his hand, and you see these broken claws in his hand. And he just says, "This one I think was a bit more real."
All right. I don't know how to respond to that one, but maybe. I don't even know what to say to that one.
Dahlia doesn't have any training with a weapon of any kind, right? Sorry, it's above table.
No, maybe home. I don't think so. I don't remember. Shoot, I don't think so. No,
because Howard's going to give these to somebody else. Because he's now got one too many ciphers. But B, he generally doesn't want the things he fights to ignore him, and figures it would be more useful for someone else. But I don't know. He'll probably look at Avery and Piper and say, "Do either of you know how to use a knife?"
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
I mean, I've never cut anyone, but I mean, yeah.
Piper seems more awake at this point, so he's gonna hand you these. I rolled for him already; they're level 5, and he'll say, "When we when if you attach these, I can show you how to do that later when you want to use them. Attach them to your knife.
Really?
When you hit something with it, it'll start having problems seeing you. So,
Dude, I have the deluxe version of my knife.
so keep them hidden for now. But now, like
Oh,
I said,
yeah.
I'll show you when you want to use them.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think people would be too happy if I walked around with a bunch of claws in my hands.
Nope.
She'll put them in her pocket.
What'd you see, Howard?
Miss Finnegan. No. Weren't Miss Finnegan. Someone trying to be Miss Finnegan. He looks a little pouty. I think Dahlia probably knows that Miss Finnegan was like his favorite adult
Mm-hmm.
in the old town.
Yeah, little crush.
So he just sort of says, was trying to look like her. It said, I don't know, talked all weird. Said I was running out of time. But I don't know for what. Said something was looking for us, I guess, or waiting for us. I think it said both.
Something almost took us last night.
You okay?
I couldn't.
Yeah, it didn't hurt us. The important thing is that we didn't get taken. That we're strong. We got some strong minds. They ain't gonna get us that easily. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Avery!
What? What's that?
They're about to sign us. They give us assignments. You can't be sleeping.
I'm tired. I hit
I
my
know.
head and it hurt. I didn't sleep enough. I want to go back to bed.
I think we all do.
Um,
Where is he, anyways? Wasn't he supposed to be here by now? Like, are we supposed to pick up some more sticks as part of our...
Would they be mad at me if I napped in the dirt?
Probably. And I would rather not see you get hurt again.
Yeah, that's fair.
Where is this guy? She's gonna put her hands on her hips and, like, look around. Like, her nose is a little scrunched and she looks like a little frustrated. Be like, where is this guy? He's supposed to be here by now.
If he's gone, I'm gonna go back.
What if the bird got him too?
What? The bird?
Yeah, now you're awake.
And sure enough, the one that had been talking to you yesterday comes and says, "Right, you four, time to keep up your promise now. You agreed." And
It's about time.
one
Where
of
have you
the-
been?
One of the women come up to him and go, "These four were meant to transport apples to the line, I think." He looks at them. "Well, that might be, but sorry, we have a previous arrangement. Things that are made on the word, you see. We're shook on it, right, kids?"
Yes, sir, we did.
Howard nods.
I think so.
The woman scowls. And looks like she almost bites something in her own mouth before she goes, "Very well. We must always keep our promises, of course." She moves away. That's right. Now, you give me some good fine wood these days. We'll need to make sure we keep everything moving here, get it all dried. Find what you can.
Alrighty.
All right,
Sir,
y'all know
yes,
what you're
sir.
doing. You take a barrel with you. Many as you can carry, maybe 2, but whatever you can work out.
Howard, you're the one without injured feet. I think you should push the wheelbarrow. We'll just throw sticks in it and look pretty. Sorry.
Incoherent babbling just coming from Avery. Wheelbarrow. Let's go, guys. That's about all you can make out from it.
All right.
Once we get going and are walking and sort of out of sight, Howard will stop briefly once he finds a bigger than the kind of stick that they want us to collect, something like almost broom handle sized stick that he'll pick up, take out his apple picker top, screw the apple picker top onto the top of it, to then keep with him as we're walking.
Okay.
Basically making a makeshift heavy weapon.
Makes sense. All right. Now, as you go to lie, anything that you are looking to do? Or curious about making sure your characters try to find out?
I think Piper's just gonna. I think she's just gonna keep making jokes because people went through a lot of stressful things last night. And so she's gonna try to make sure that everybody's kind of like a bit pepped up, making jokes and whatnot. That's her job. Cures what ails you. Mental health. It's an important thing.
All right.
Howard's just watching for the bird things and listening to see if he hears a train whistle.
Just hear Avery sluggishly walk alongside you guys, drifting in and out of consciousness.
In that case, so you're trying to keep yourself moving and doing your job the best you can. You see more in the back a group of your fellow orphans here. Have 2 of them have loaded up one of the carts thick of apples, and between the 2 they take the cart is almost like a large wheelbarrow, a merchant's cart, and each one of them takes one of the long poles to lift it up, and you see them crossing the tree line along a path that seems lined with mushrooms and pink flowers. They struggle a bit, but they begin walking this path. Anything you'd like to do?
There's mushrooms and pink flowers.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I want to touch them. She's gonna want to touch them. Wait, where are they again? I missed that part. Like, are they on the edge?
Yeah, they're taking their stuff, and you recognize them as Jason and Larry, and they
Jason's
are.
the one that got us in trouble, right? Because he was making out with the girl in a chest.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's like they're crossing off the property, and looks like they're going through into the wood, but it's this path that they seem to have found that they want to be using, and they've got their cart full of apples.
Oh wait, where are you guys going?
They stop. So Larry kind of goes, "Oh, what's none of your damn?" And then you see Jason recognizes all of you and gives Larry a quick elbow to the gut. Goes, "Well, it's so good to see you. Hi, all y'all."
Hi. Now you want to tell me what you guys are doing going into the woods?
Goes, well, they told us that we should bring apples down this way.
Who told you that?
One of the aides, nurses there, said, load it on up and then, walk it down.
Are they lying? Can she see if they're lying?
Go ahead. Give me intelligence challenge.
Wait, I was gonna say the exact same thing.
Okay, I'm gonna put an effort into it, and I got a 13.
Okay.
How much points is that again? Effort?
Oh, an effort, 3 points, but then you get your edge discounted.
Okay. Okay.
Looking at Jason here. You can see just the way that he's looking. You're studying him. His eyes keep flickering back between you and the cot. As though there's something beneath those apples he don't want no one to see.
Her nose is gonna like kind of like scrunch a little bit. She does that when she gets like irritated or upset with somebody, and she's gonna put her hands like in a fist and then on her hips, like look like a mom, like an angry mom. And she's like, "I saved your ass yesterday night, and you're gonna lie to me?"
We had to stand on mattress on box springs.
I saved your little girlfriend from getting hurt, and you're lying? What the hell's going on here?
Yeah, you get him.
All right. I think with that, they kind of looks down and gets all shy. So, well, I mean, I
I don't want to hear excuses.
Yeah.
all right. We'll just take in so go. Shut up, Jason. They
No,
don't
no.
even know nothing.
No, let the man talk. Let the man talk.
You don't need to talk. Why don't you just take a look for yourself? Come on now. Look at our cart.
Her cheeks are gonna get a little like red because she's getting more irritated. And she's gonna be like, "Howard, I need you to come with me so you can beat them up if anything happens, okay?"
Howard. I mean, I assume Howard will stick close. He has no intention to beat these two boys up.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
so
he's keeping
Piper's
an eye on
gonna
everything. He looks to Dahlia just to kind of give her the look of be ready just in case.
Yeah, Piper's gonna march up. She's gonna be like, because she's like kind of like afraid, but she's gonna go up to the cart and then she's gonna move the apples aside to see what's underneath the apples.
All right. As you go to look, you see what looks like a Bible. Large, about 3 feet in its length, hidden in the apples. And I would say go ahead and take an experience point. You can give one to somebody else for this GM intrusion.
I got an experience. How many do I have now? Is that 2?
It's yours. Keep track of.
Oh, then it. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have 2.
Who are you giving the other one to?
I'm going to give it to. I'm gonna give it to Howard.
Okay.
Eat our tank, our tonker.
And as Piper reaches down, you see Jason kind of turn his back and just go to look at something near the tree line. And Larry picks up a large, heavy stone and raises it to crush Piper's skull. Everyone can give me an initiative challenge. It's going to be eased a bit, but...
What?
He flipped.
Well, I got a 17.
Fine.
So I have danger sense, so my initiative is eased. It can be eased twice, I guess.
Yep.
And I can assess danger.
Okay, you're good. You're
which
Okay.
which I might need because I rolled a 9 on the die.
okay.
Oh no, I have defense against mental effects.
Oh, well.
We're good. You know, I still made it. So we're good.
Avery and Dahlia.
9.
Sorry, I couldn't get to my mute button. 4.
Okay, so time to resolve this situation. Piper, you see the shadow of this come up as you just make out the little rough edges of a heavy granite stone. But the way this works is Piper and Howard, you can go in any order you want, but you get to react to this.
Okay, so I'm going with Piper first.
Yeah, it's Piper, Howard, then Larry, and then Avery, Dahlia.
I think if it takes my whole turn to do this, that's fine. If not, I'll do something else. Howard 100% puts himself between Piper and Larry.
Piper's gonna use Calm Stranger. So that's 2. Can use 2 calm additional creatures. Okay, so she's gonna use Calm Stranger. She's gonna yeah. Do I have to roll anything for that to work, or does it just?
Remy, Calm Stranger. What's it doing?
Can cause intelligent creatures to remain calm as you speak. Must be able to see you, but you don't have to speak the same language. It remains calm as long as you focus all your attention on it and they are not attacked or threatened. Effort can be used to calm additional creatures per effort point applied.
Okay. So you do the calm here. And then Howard's trying to... So, Howard, you can definitely be before. What's... Is there an action you'd like to take to add to this?
Okay. Yeah, if if he still has an action, I think he's not going to turn, because he's still got the apple picker, basically. But he's not going to turn this thing on the kid. Because It's a heavy weapon. It does a lot of damage. What he's going to do is he's it's on a pole, so he's going to turn the pole sideways and basically hold the pole up to like, if he's holding the rock up, Howard's going to put the pole up under his elbows, so he basically can't come down with. If he tries to come down with strength, it's going to be an opposed strength roll type thing.
Okay. I like that. Yeah, so Piper, in this instance, I will need an intellect challenge for using magic to try to get this kid to calm the heck down.
You're 16. Oh my gosh. This is a blessed dice. Yeah, so 16.
All right. And Howard, you kind of step in front, kind of stare him down, and give him the hey. At the same time, your gifts go forth, Piper. And Avery and Dahlia, you see Larry pause and almost looks like he's going to throw it before he just puts it down on the ground rather forcefully. And you can hear him. No. Stop. No. We don't mess with each other. We don't. Not even to leave.
Hey, it's okay. You're all right. You're safe. Like, what's going on? We can help you.
All right, so you say that. I would say Avery and Dahlia, as he says that, you see that his eyes, even without everything that they have seemingly brought, their eyes dart to the path as if they're going a bolt. What would the two of you like to do?
Who looks like they're gonna bolt?
Larry.
Larry. I am trained at putting others at ease and gaining trust. Larry.
Kind of looks at you, trying to look around you.
Larry. It's me, Dahlia. We helped you. We played last night. Whatever it is, we can try and help you.
Yeah, and I still got Calm Stranger going too, right?
Right, yeah, that's...
Yeah.
Calm Stranger kind of backed him off of this, like, trying to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
If you let us know what's happening, we can try and help you. We can fix this. But we can't go past the wood line.
Just kind of bites his lip. But they said that we'd all get adopted. If we just gotta get him that book. Come on, Jason. At this point, Jason seems to have taken off his belt, tied him around or secured it around his wrists, and then done that around a tree all by himself. She goes, we can't, Larry. They're going to, it's not right. Something's wrong. I could feel it in my bones.
There's something. Looking at this book, you said it looks like sort of like a Bible, but
Yeah.
not necessarily a Bible.
Yeah, it has
Okay.
that look in it. Even though it does, yeah, it has all the thing accoutrement that seem to be good with a Bible, though it does seem to be latched with the one that looks like it's almost made of bone, but then the pages look plentiful, if not a bit thin.
And is there any other like symbolism or writing on it that she would recognize from like her time with their granny and
No, nothing like that. No.
nothing like that? Where did you get the book from, Larry?
Vice matron's study.
So it's hers.
Yeah, imagine so.
And why the hell did you take it out? Do you want to get us all of us beat? Like, why did you do that? Piper's also like, she thinks she saw how the matron like put up a protective barrier, so she's like, we need to get that back.
And Jason goes and says, because they promised if we could give it to them that we'd all be adopted. We could all go home.
Who is this they? You keep saying they say we'll get adopted if we give it to them. Who are they? Who are these people?
The ones in the wood. The ones in the wood, and Larry turns and agrees. That's right. Those ones in the wood. They told us to do it. And that if everything so far has been exactly as they promised, I need to bring it to them.
We can't take it out of the area.
How do you know you can trust them? You were gonna hurt one of us, one of your fellow kids, because of them?
All right,
We're kids.
let's think about this. They tell us not to go past the tree line. Do you think that a good person, like a good guy, would want us to go past the tree line and steal from the matron?
Don't have to be good to just get the best of us. We gotta look out for our own. We ain't family for no one. And he almost looks as though these words aren't really his, as though they were coming out in a way that you kind of seems a bit familiar. They rip off a piece of their shirt and make it a gag and begin to tie it around them. They say, all right, I've got these. I want to secure some others. But they can't.
So it's
find
like
it.
the same trance that we found ourselves in the night before.
It's similar in nature. It goes, we gotta, if we don't do this, we'll all be in trouble with the bookmaker. So he goes, yeah, that's what he called himself. And you can hear from the woods simple voices, a cacophony, various ones, finding their ways in between the radio stations, dead space. You can hear a voice. Go on now. These will be ours, their price paid in blood. And with that, we're going to end for tonight.
Yeah.
Wait, what did the person say?
It said, My gosh. My brain's not working. We're saying it would be paid in blood. All right, with that, plan for tonight. We'll see you next week. Not family.
Not family.
Ah.